Hi everybody, it's Cheryl here, and I just thought I'd give you a little peek at my first ever seed garden, my vegetable garden that we're growing from seeds. I've done gardens before just from little plant starters, but never from seeds, so they're getting ready to go out in their own pots today, so I thought I'd show you a little video to show you how they're doing. So first off, I will show you back in here, we've got some dino kale. And they are way too leggy. I hope they make it. They were reaching for the sun. And then here we have tomatoes. They're looking pretty good. And more tomatoes. You have all different kinds. And some butterhead lettuce. That's doing really, it's kind of small. Boy, it's a little blurry. Sorry about that. I'm doing this on my phone. And then here, these ones I've had the most trouble with. These are different lettuces. I got mesclun lettuce, and I think this was Bib. Yeah, Bib lettuce. And it's all flopped over and, you know, it looks kind of dried up and wrinkled up. And I don't know if I overwatered it or underwatered them or what, or if the soil wasn't right, but they're not looking very dynamic. If you can see that right there. Sorry, it's kind of blurry. So anyway, if you have any tips on how to grow lettuces properly, go ahead down in the comments section and let me know, because I don't feel like I watered them too much. I kept them moist all the time, but they're looking not too good. So anyway, I hope they make it. And I don't know what this was, but none of them came up. This was, oh, spinach. Look, one lone guy made it, and all the rest of them didn't. So that's interesting, whether I planted them incorrectly, too deeply, or maybe it was the type of seeds. Same thing here with these tomatoes. Half of them came in and half of them didn't. So always plant extra seeds. I'm going to always plant at least double what I'm expecting now that I see how many seeds fail. Okay, now we got to the lettuces. These lettuces were better. These are romaine. Where are those little babies right there? We're at about 2 weeks on these. These are butter crunch lettuce. They're looking great. They didn't come up at all, so I went back and poured a ton of seeds in, and now I've got like way too clustered, but that's okay. And Swiss chard, they're also looking kind of floppy and weak and leggy. They're about 3 weeks old, these. So I don't know if I've done something wrong with those. Again, no grow lights, just this one little one I'll show you. They're reaching for the window. And these were our favorite tomatoes that we got at the health food store, some little cherry tomatoes that were unbelievably good. So I saved the seeds, and I'll have another video on how to preserve seeds for tomatoes. They're doing outstanding. And here are my little superstars. These are the zucchinis. Look at those babies. They're probably way too big. They're root bound, but they are the ones I have to plant today. I just got some little pots for that. And then these are flame lettuce. And these are cucumbers. They're looking like little stunners. I gotta get a better camera. This is a Droid phone and it's just a little blurry. Then we go up, here's the Arrow Grow. We used to use that, and that's my only grow light. But up in here I did a whole flat of lettuce, if you can see that. And I did 2 rows, and they're coming in really nicely. I'd say those are about 1.5 weeks old, maybe 2 weeks. I forget what kind of lettuce they are. Maybe butter crunch. So I was impressed with that. And then that light really helps them. And then down here, I got to where I'm putting all of them in the same in the tray, so I don't have to figure out what they are. This whole tray is dino kale, because we juice, and we use a lot of kale and spinach. So we've got a lot of kale plants. And these are super leggy. I hope they make it, because they can't be planted deep. If anybody has any suggestions on what to do with these incredibly tall, long kales, I'd sure appreciate a hint, because they're getting transplanted and they're probably going to go outside within 2 weeks. Same thing here. These are all dwarf kales, laying all over, flopping all over. And then last, we're almost done. We've got cilantro. Oh, these are basil. Cilantro, not too great. And more tomatoes. And then lastly, my watermelons did terribly. Look at this, like a little graveyard. Too moist, too dry, not the right soil. Who knows? Somebody tell me. There's a couple cantaloupes flopped over right there. And more tomatoes. And I got 4 little pepper plants, the only ones that made it. Right there. Peppers. Oh, and then lastly, my cantaloupes back here. Look at these. What is wrong with those? Too much water, too little water. They were all kind of crunched up on top. That one, those look okay. So let me know what you think. And I'll do another video, I'm going to do some more videos and keep you posted on how this whole process goes, because I am just loving it. I've been wanting to garden for so many years, and I'm just enjoying it so much. So I'm doing container gardening outside because we have a big yard, about 3 acres, but we have a ton of moles and gophers, and I just didn't want to deal with what you have to do to get rid of those so they don't hurt your garden. So I got big 5-gallon jugs and a bunch of trays outside, and we'll get to see a organic container garden. All right, thanks everybody. Hey, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and drop your comments down there. Oh, that's my dog. Down in the comment section if you have any tips on what I'm doing, of why these are all flopped. Some of these are flopped over, if you have any idea what I'm doing. And go ahead and like my channel. I'd love to have you follow this journey with me, because this is what I'm going to be doing all summer. All right, thanks. Bye-bye, everyone.